Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that's got gamers triggered, specifically fans of the Nintendo franchise Zelda, due to some comments from MGK linked to the reported upcoming live-action Zelda film. And it is wild how MGK has been on a streak that started with hip-hop fans, rock fans, F1 fans, and now video game fans. And we'll get to this in a moment, as some have turned on the bat signal for Eminem to turn up and get the job done once again. Today we also have one that shows how the game's reputation is working against him, and merely an announcement of a Vlad interview has got social media roasting the rapper from the get-go, and we'll get to this in a bit. And at the latter part of the video, we have more from 50 Cent, who is showing no signs of slowing down when it comes to taunting Diddy, as he had more to add following new reports of the latest lawsuit to hit, and some believe 50 Cent is pulling up receipts to confirm some of the things that Diddy's been accused of, and we'll get to this later. So starting with the reported upcoming live-action Zelda film, according to Game Vlad, Nintendo was teaming up with Sony for a live-action Zelda movie, and that it had been in the works for quite some time via the social media account of Shigeru Miyamoto, one of the co-creators of the franchise and a producer on the upcoming adaptation. However, no casting for the project has been announced, likely due to strikes keeping talks from happening, and perhaps MGK's Halloween costume got him feeling inspired and up for the challenge, as he took to IG to share his thoughts on the reports of a Zelda film in the works. He stated on IG stories, "If I don't play Link, we have a problem."
We? We.
And boy, I don't know what MGK did to the general public. Perhaps his crime is being corny and unoriginal, I don't know, because gamers went in. Upon seeing this report, a user expanded, "Who's we? Because I rather anyone in the entire world play Link rather than this loser." And MGK can't escape the R. Kelly comparisons. Why would Nintendo choose a loser who called Eminem's 14-year-old daughter hot while he was a whole bomb adult? And while some users simply responded with kill shots cover art, some believe the easy way to shut this down is simple. Let's call M. He can get MGK to back down again. And for those who followed MGK before he switched up to pop punk and changed his entire brand, was it always like this? Because he can't catch a break wherever he goes, it quickly turns to a roasting session. This sums it up nicely. Bro has the entire hip-hop, rock, and F1 community hating him, and you want to stick gamers onto this goober? I like where your head is at. And since he wants to play Link, check this out. And Eminem gonna be the boss at the end. He got a beat, laughing emojis, and things escalated to this point. Of any addition to this movie, I think this would be the one that would get me to end myself. But what are your thoughts on MGK receiving this kind of reception across industries? Is he that corny and unlikable? Moving on, when it was announced that the game is headed for Vlad's couch, even before the interview aired a few hours ago, the roasting session began in response to the announcement. The game interview coming soon, and this blew up on Twitter. You're gonna have to understand fluent Japanese to sort through all the lies in this one. And the user provided an example of what they are on about. After Game posted this picture pretending he met Tupac, there was no chance I'd ever believe a single thing he ever said. And this went viral, and I'm wondering if Game shared this picture before or after he claimed that he got a call from Michael Jackson, who wanted him to squash his beef with 50 Cent so they could all do a song together. I'm just wondering, as some believe this story was confirmation that Game is addicted to lying, and we'll keep an eye on the Vlad interview to see if we are in for some Japanese. Check this out. We are gonna listen to the Game live for 2 hours about 50 Cent, be confused for 1 hour about Dr. Dre. The remaining hour, Vlad will congratulate himself on his exploits. Pure entertainment. Moving on, 50 Cent has been following every single update on Diddy's lawsuits, and he continues to taunt Diddy on IG. First, he shared this about Diddy getting sued by a third woman for SA and added a caption, "And another one. You must be used to me spending and all that cheap whining and dining. Told you, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another one." And while some believe in response to this news, seems like the real Suge Knight has been free this entire time. Facepalm emoji. Since the woman in the latest lawsuit claims Diddy and Aaron Hall took turns during the SA, guess what 50 Cent decided to share on IG? He shared a Vlad interview featuring Aaron Hall who was bragging about his sexcapades, and he mentioned that Diddy and Jodeci have witnessed some of this in his house. 50 Cent added a caption, eyes emoji. Well, there you have it, folks. The man said he liked to go behind the little man so he can knock the lining out of the MFer. Shrugs and flushed face emoji. Must just didn't get permission this time, and now some are convinced that based on all these posts and quote receipts from 50 Cent, nah, I'm starting to think 50 been building a RICO case on Diddy, and some have added, dudes be confessing at Vlad more than they do with the preacher at church, and some concluded 50 on the case, he pulling all the receipts. Share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.